it's cool on the other hand too. Like, regardless of if it's parallel universes or just like really good creative dreaming and stuff like that, it's definitely a wild experience. This is why I don't see any point in like using any like recreational drugs for any reason at all. I don't need that shit. I just dream. I just fall asleep. I just have a nap and I'm already like fucking wigging out in my sleep. But yeah, so maybe this dream. So maybe this is a dream and the dream is real. Look, that's the worst part is when you start thinking. It's like, what part? Like, after you go through one of those dreams, it's like really like fucks your brain over, kind of thing, and you wake up and you just sit there like, what did I just go through, right? And then you wake up and you're like, is this reality? Am I still in a dream? Like, is there any point to this? Like, not is there any point to this, but, you know, like, how can I prove that this is legit? That's it. Restock days tomorrow. All right, so they'll all restock tomorrow. Let's get some of these red. The coma guy got too powerful and had to be nerfed. Somebody had to fucking wake him up. I'll say that much. It's like, if he didn't, he was gonna just, like, live out a very luxurious life. And we all know nobody can fucking enjoy one of those. So, that's so mean. But it feels like it's true. Like, I don't know about you guys, but, like, I don't talk about, like, real-world events too often, but I just feel like life has purposely been getting harder and harder to just, like, enjoy the little things and do all the things, you know. I'm gonna head down to this one. I think that's, like, basically, like, directly back that way. I think I got 2 quests at that one location. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things. And this is how you get ants, honestly. That's exactly the whole situation. Sorry. That was a very, like, stern, this is how you get ants. I actually haven't said that for a bit. I was saying it so frequently. That's why I've got, like, a fucking bit redeem thing for it. Is, like, I said it so often. I had to, like, physically add the, this is how you get ants. Do you want ants? Like, yeah. I don't know. I understood the Archer reference. You know, the funny thing is, like, some people get it, but they don't know where it's from. Or they're like, man, I know of that, but why do I know of that? And I'm like, this? Like, the funny thing is, the other day I found, like, not just, like, the other day, but, like, in general, not a lot of people know that there was a show called Frisky Dingo that came out from the same producers as Archer before Archer came out. And it's got a lot of the same-ish looking characters. It's got some of the same-ish looking characters, but they're different. Like, Archer is Xavier, who's, like, basically, like, an asshole Batman type thing. And he's part of, like, the Exticles and stuff like that. It's wild. And then there's, like, I can't remember all of it, but I think there's, like, Doomface or something like that, who's, like, basically, like, the bad guy. But, like, his son Simon is hilarious. He'd be, like, a warlord and a half. It's so great. So I think that was the Adult Swim Cartoon Network. Yes, it was. Never watched it, but I've heard of it. The funny thing is, a lot of people have never heard of it. I personally like the, you gotta fax glitter. The, just, like, put a heap of glitter on it, and he's like, you can't fax glitter. And it's like, well, not with that attitude. It's like, not with any attitude. Like, that's probably my favorite part from the entire show, except for Simon always doing, like, borderline cat stuff. He's just, like, he's just a guy, right? He's just a guy. He's just a kid. He's, like, a teenager or something, right? But he's so socially awkward in many different ways, and he just does, like, cat shit, like slowly pushing cups off, like, benches and cereal bowls off benches, and it's hilarious. I can't laugh hard enough whenever I see him, like, stare his dad in the face because he's pissed off with something that he suggested he has to do, and he slowly just, like, pushes the bowl off the bench, like, making eye contact the whole time until it, like, crashes, and the dad's just, like, enraged, but he can't fucking do anything because he loves his son and he's, like, really, like, sweet to him and stuff, and his son just is like, I'm done with your shit. It's so good. I don't know, socially awkward is my weak point. I must protect the soft baby. Look, I think a lot of people would really enjoy Simon. If I could find some clips of him, because it's such an obscure show. It not only do not a lot of people know about it, but it's one of those ones where there is not a lot of like YouTube or tenure clips and stuff like that of it. So when I'm like, oh, this happened, like I don't have the show anymore either. I don't know if I lost the fucking DVDs or if I don't know, sold it in a garage sale. I don't know, but I don't have it anymore. So it's not like I can just like, you know, make a clip myself of like the exact scenes. I would if I did. I'd at least like put it in Discord so people could like have the lol. So how did that even get down here? Somebody's supposed to have buried it. This is a buried treasure. So somebody's buried it down here and I'm coming out here myself to dig it up. But the thing is, it's a buried treasure supply. And I'm supposed to have had waves of zombies that whole time. Do we notice that there was no zombies at all? Do you know how odd that is? Give me 3 of them, please. Because, yeah, there's usually, like, every time it dings and the circle gets a bit smaller, it's supposed to... Let me get this at the right angle. It is supposed to bring a wave of zombies. Now, where is the other hole for this? It's supposed to be... Stop crouching. I dug over this way for a while, so I'm guessing there was a small gap that I saw briefly when I was in there. I don't see it. I'm guessing we should be safe. I just try to like gap up an area so that we don't end up like falling in the hole or something stupid. I'll do it. I don't need that one there. Actually, put that there, yeah. I'll do it. That way if we drive around here, we just don't like plummet into the stupid thing because there's several holes. I don't know if it was Nick. I think it was Nick that dug them. And we've got several holes and I've just straight up drove into them a few times. There's a drop down here in Jennifer's treasure. I might go for those. I might like legit go down to there. That I won't look. Trojan gift horse in the mouse narrator. They really should though. Yeah, they should. They should probably at least inspect that one a little bit. Customs did a shit job on that one. That way. I mean, if it was Australian customs, they would have probably found it. They probably also would have found, you know, whatever else they may have stowed in there. I think we can all enjoy the fucking Australian customs joke where everything's like such tight security and stuff to get anything into Australia. Anything in, we don't give a shit of sending shit out. It's hilarious. Isn't that only applies to buried supplies missions, not treasure maps? That was a buried supply. That one was the buried supply mission. I thought. Either that or I done fucked up. But I thought that was the buried one. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll find out when I get my quests. When I check. I don't see it over here. I'm going to say it's not here. Wrong. I'm getting rid of all my markers that say I've got drop boxes around the place. Where's this one? That way. Yep. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to go around and make sure I collect up perhaps drops and treasure maps and shit like that. It's like, sorry, we cannot accept this important. Yeah, they would turn away the wood to begin with. They wouldn't even have to bother to look inside. They'd just look at it and be like, this is not treated. It's not sealed. It hasn't been like, what do you call it? Like pest, what you call it? Whatever the thing is, like a pest, like sealed or whatever. Do you have the package in hand? Suppliers. No, you're right. It probably was a treasure one. The good point. That is the differentiating thing. Is like a treasure one doesn't give you like the box, the White River supplies. It's pickaxe time over here. Yeah, this is one of the areas where it's all stone. So what I said about like it's always no more than like 4 into the soil, but never actually in the stone, unless you're in a stone starting biome. In which case, you get down to stone, crouch, and just start digging in a circle, and it should ping it. This one should have waves of zombies and shit. I should start hearing zombies. I'm not, though. I love how she's got the coffee symbol, but she had, like, a frozen smoothie. Like, can we all just appreciate the fact that my person drinks a freezing cold smoothie and feels warmed by it? Like, I personally do not understand. I drink something that's even remotely cold, and I'm forever cold. Like, it takes me ages to warm back up. Like, I have to literally go and sit in the sun. I just love the fact that, like, she feels warm by it. It is summer, so maybe it was left out too long. Yeah, I could just imagine that. Especially because, like, the yucca smoothies to me, they look like they could be, like, a milk-ish smoothie. Like, not an avocado. Like, you know what? There it is. One thing I would like is them to bring in a aloe vera drink for this. Considering you can harvest aloe vera, like, you should be able to make a refreshing aloe vera drink for the desert, right? It seems logical. Like, you can make an aloe vera salve to heal yourself, but you can't make a drink. An aloe vera drink is actually really nice. I know, obviously, there's going to be some people that disagree with that, and everybody's okay to disagree. But, yeah, I really quite like fucking aloe vera drinks. And it's just one of those, like, random weird things that's just, like, should be possible in this map, you know? Oh, I kind of fucked that up. I'm going towards the road, too, I think. Yeah. Yeah, aloe vera plus water. It should be just that. Like, I don't know. It just seems logical. I've said a few things like, what did I say with the leather the other day? They have leather in this game. Move out of there, you stupid drone. But leather is one of the most useless things, and I felt that 7 days, or at least Fun Pimps, could potentially improve the game by, say, being able to craft a leather water pouch. Logically, that sounds like something that would happen, right? It's like you get yourself your little like leather water pouch, you drink pouch type thing, and you don't need glasses anymore then at all if you don't want to. You could make like potentially several of them, and it'd be great. Can you not make leather clothes or maybe backpack extensions? You can't make backpacks. No. A lot of us would probably agree that a backpack could be fantastic in this game, or at least even like just like a leather satchel or something like that would be brilliant. Like, you can find satchels, but not to use. They're quest like containing things. As for clothes, you can make armor out of it. You can make leather armor. You can make leather couches. I think you need leather for the forges. I don't know what else though. There's not much else. And the amount of animals that you harvest for leather in this game is substantial. So it wouldn't be too hard of a stretch to just bring in a few more things that maybe use leather. Just to like, because after you've made like your forge and your armor, like your one set of armor, and you repair it every so often, like you just have so much. And even if you could just like break it down perhaps into like break it up and like turn it into like scrapped cloth or something like that. I don't care what. Like, just do something with it. Or even like maybe be able to add it to like meals as like a raw hide, and perhaps like add in like jerkies or something like that would be amazing. Not so much like jerky, but you know, something. I think we all can at least like think of some various foods and stuff. I don't know. That is a big pit. Is that satchels just for like coins and metal? Yeah, well, that would be good. Even just to like hold, you know, something of value. There's a wolf over there. Hold up. That'll be a problem for me once I start digging. Come here, you. I'll wait till it gets closer. So I could make a waterproof material from it, like protoplastic. Yeah, or even like, there is a cloaky looking thing. I don't know if I have one on me. Yeah, this thing. Even if you could make like a leather duster, that would be brilliant. Like, that makes sense if you could make that. Because leather duster gives you like resistance and stuff, and maybe you could like craft it up into like higher levels or something. That'd be great. Again, it's not for some reason. Alright, buried supplies. Oops. I could have just picked that up. It's fine. Also, you may notice, like, I tend to just, like, dig straight down. Is this all metal down here? Alright. I love how... Oh, underneath me is metal. Alright, I didn't need that. Yeah, I tend to dig, like, straight down because when it comes time for, like, the zombies to come in like that, this will be a lot easier for me. There we go. Yeah, it's a lot easier to do that. When there's only, like, one little, very, like, narrow hole for them to come down like that. Oh, yes, fault. I've got sunken land now. Oh, Grim. I thought you were going to wait. I thought you were like, it's not got enough stuff. That's pretty cool you got it, though. Just take responsibility when I'm having fun. Somebody's being squishy up there. I'll wait. I'll just wait. Yeah, if I hadn't known you were going to grab sunken land, I could have started my game up in multiplayer, and you could have joined in. That would have been fine. I'm still, like, roaming around. I'm waiting for Squeaky to find me down here. I'm in the hole, love. Yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying Sunken Land. It's challenging enough because I haven't really played, like, Raft or Rust or anything like that, and it reminds me of, like, some other things like Ark and Sons of the Forest, like, crafting systems and stuff a little bit. Hydrate, yep. I keep dropping my fucking towel. It's trying to keep my shoulder propped up. That's why I keep, like, dramatically, like, shifting. Hold up. Let me get a drink. Yeah, so that's an ultimate staircase sort of thing, climbing up, and then got wrecked because I made it easier to die. See, in the hole that I've got here, I could put, like, a grate at the top, and that way I could shoot through, but I couldn't fall down if I wanted to. But I never actually bothered to do it for some reason. You going to bed? Have a lovely stream. Glad I got to say hi to you. Yeah, no, it's nice getting to catch up again. It's nice getting to hang out. You get some sleep, though. Thanks for stopping by. So hanging out. Wasn't going to get it, but I caved in because it does look good. A bit simple at the moment, but I believe it will get better over time. I believe it will. I have really high hopes of Sunken Land. Like, it has potential. It has really great potential. Like, for all the features that they've got now, it's only in early access, and I think that's really great for early access. Like, I can easily compare it to 6 other games. You know, several I haven't even played, but, like, I can very easily, like, compare it to games that are great. Are we not getting more? Yeah. I guess we're going this way. I heard the ping. I heard it move, but I didn't hear any zombies spawn. But yeah, I'm definitely surprised, Grim, that you got it, because I thought you were going to wait, like, see how it went and stuff. But I'm pretty, like, I think it's pretty awesome. I think it's pretty cool that you've got it, because I do like it. I think it would be a great game in the future. Like, it is definitely fun. It's fun to play. I think the funny thing is, it's the learning experience at the moment. When I play it, I think everybody gets this when they play a new game, right? Is I find that after I play it for a while, I am, like, so extra exhausted from the learning experience. Like, the what does this do? The constant, like, looking around, not knowing what stuff does. Like, you get that in just about any new game, where you get, like, a little bit extra, like, sleepy from it. But, like, because you'd be playing it in, like, your own time, and not necessarily when I'm streaming and stuff, you have the luxury to, like, just stop and take your break as you need to and stuff like that, and, like, come and go from it as you need. And I think that won't wear you out nearly as hard as it probably did me, which will be good, because I know, like, any game that's, like, draining can be hard to sit through. Well, I'm getting a lot of greenies in here. Stay down, mate. I didn't realize you had red eyes. I know, they're yellow. He must have been a feral. Going up in here. Listen, don't worry about multiplayer stuff until they do an update. Like the password stuff. I don't want to join you. We talked about this before. Yeah. No, for anybody else, it's just like the password system that they have on Sunken Land is kind of like, what the fuck? Like, they don't have it hidden. There's no way to hide it when you're on the main screen. So, for instance, like, you can make a public game that anybody in the world can just find and join. But at the same time, like, the password is visible at all times when you enter your game. So it's very hard to, like, keep it to, like, whoever you specifically want to play with, in case, like, you know, like you're me and are a streamer and maybe, like, broadcast the password to the world for people to, like, find and join and stuff. Like, it's not good in that sense at the moment. But at the same time, like, I know that they'll figure it out. I know that they're taking people's feedback and stuff like that. They're doing really good. So I'm sure it won't be even very long before they figure out that maybe hiding that or having it, like, you know how you can put, like, the stars along it so it, like, is not always visible. Like, you can choose to, like, open it or not. Like, they'll figure it out. But yeah. That, and I think if anybody, like, if you don't put a password on it and you make it private, that anybody that knows you, that knows your Steam, can just join. Which, like, isn't a problem. Like, everybody I know in my Steam is still cool, but at the same time, like, if I'm live and they just jump in, like, it would be a bit of a shock without, like, forewarning. There's supposedly a dropout here. I might go for a little drive. Where am I? Like, up here. Alright, that's a fair way. I'll get you some fuel first. I'm just actually keep pestering them to add coffee to the game. I'm sure somebody will mod it for him. I know as soon as it's got coffee in the game, you'll be on me forever and a day about me not having, what is it? About me not having coffee in my game. So, like, I've no rush for that. I'm not cool. I'm awesome, thank you very much. I thought you were just hot because, you know, coffee drinking and stuff. You know, just what is it, tepid temperature or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I know that, like, they'll bring in stuff. Like, I think there were recipes. Like, I didn't see any drink recipes in the game at all, which kind of makes sense. If you were out in, like, a survival apocalypse situation, like, there's a fair chance that, you know, you're probably on some level not going to waste extra resources making a fancy drink versus having additional resources or, like, just basic hydration and shit. Where I gotta go? Where's the thing? It's, like, way down there. Yeah, this will be fine. I don't know. It kind of makes sense. I can understand why they've got, like, various fish recipes and stew recipes for that, because, like, yeah, you're on the ocean. The fair chance you're going to probably maybe catch a variety of fish in one day, especially if you're using a fishing basket thing. And not that I've used it yet, but I imagine that's what it does. I kind of want to turn here, I think. Let me just check. I think I just broke my bike. Yeah. That absolutely fucking capped it. 2, 3, 4. 4 it is. Alright, let's fill it up. Oh, let's grab it again. Now, what is the point of cooking then? Don't do stews or anything, just eat grilled meat. To be fair, if I was in the apocalypse, I probably would just do that. Like, if I could get my hands on some fish, I probably wouldn't go through the extra effort. Since every little thing that you do would require, like, extra effort. Like, even if you wanted spices, at some point in time, you'd have to, like, grow your own and grind up your own, cure or dry, whatever you've got to do. It's a lot of effort. I would probably, like, adjust. I'd probably miss, like, basic things, you know, like soft drink and shit. But, like, I don't know. I think the other thing too is it's all, like, depending on, like, what's integrated into like most people's like normal lives and stuff like that. Like until recently, like I didn't do a lot of cooking with like various spices and stuff like that because like I didn't know what to combine to make like decent foods and stuff like that. So I just kind of just didn't. But at the same time, like I can imagine like if you live almost entirely with like well seasoned food and stuff like that, God, it would be a nightmare to go from that to like nothingness. I'm gonna have to walk it up here. This is terrible. I've been like looking at this mountain sideways and I'm like, hey mate, fuck off. And you too. God damn, what a fucking hit. It's about 2 or 3 years, give or take, I used to eat nothing but meat pie. Cheap and easy. I couldn't be bothered to make good meals. Yeah, well, same kind of logic. Like, initially I couldn't really cook at all, so I just made salads because, like, don't have to cook that. Um, don't even if you don't want to, you don't even have to cut the stuff up. You just gotta like pull it apart a little bit, and that's it. Like, if you really want to, you can get extra lazy and just eat it piece by piece instead of cutting it up at all. It really depends. I don't know how long that wolf is going to chase me for, but I'm going down here. I'm hoping that if down here is flat enough, I can drive out of here. Alright, there's something over here. What's this place? Ah, it's just a building. It's just a normal place. Nice. Oh, it's Cody. Hey, fuck off. Oh, shit. Alright then. To be fair, that's not what I was expecting to happen. I was expecting maybe like the head to go or it to just like fall over. I wasn't really expecting to launch it. I haven't been out here either. I like how this area looks like on the map. It looks nice. Yeah, we basically do have liftoff. I want to know what are all these little things. Are these cactuses? Let's find out. There's a yucca. Oh. Dug up pipe. Let's see. Okay, that's a yucca and that's a cactus. So if I stand between, there's another yucca there. It might be too close on the map for me. I'll move back a bit. Move back. I just want to see what I'm looking at dot-wise. They don't look like they're registering. The trees aren't registering. So what are these? Some up there and then wrong thing. There's one over here. Whatever this is. What is a nest? No way. No way they mark up the nest out here. Let me remove that. Let me put that over there. Let me move back. Fuck off, mate. I'm doing something. No, it can't be that. There is a nest there. That's an unusual coincidence. What the hell is marked up out here so excessively? I think he might be eating the coyote. Yeah. Oh, there's a biker dude over there. The nest used to show up on the map, did they? I don't think I ever noticed. Look, mate. There's a mailbox here that I'm going to go check regardless. I thought it was only in Darkness Falls. Yeah, no, I don't know what so far is marked up. I'm just trying to figure that out because I've just noticed this area is littered with spots. And if I could figure out what specifically, like there's a whole row of things over here. So if I just go across the road, is it grass? Oh, fuck off, zombie. I'm trying to do stuff. Wait, why have I got dramatic music? And it stopped. It's not grass that's marked up, is it? No, I'm not there yet. A bit further back. Might be the yuccas and the cactuses, actually. Face that way. Yeah, that's a cactus at about the right distance. This seems the thing. What about to the side? There's a tree. Maybe it's marking up wood in the desert. Okay. Interesting. I guess if you want to find wood easily and like follow it around, I guess it's the desert for that. I'm surprised, but it does make sense because wood, plant, shrub wood, and grassy wood, and those wood as well. So yeah, I guess. Although these ones here, they should mark up. They're not. I don't know what it is then. I'm pretty sure it marks bird's nest too. It could. I just wanted to figure out what it was marking because the more you know about this game and the more you know about what's getting marked up, the easier it is to find yourself some resources. Like as soon as we figured out what these were, these like colored dots around the place, so like perfect squares and shit, we found our various like ore and stuff really quickly. But I don't know what these clusters are. I'm guessing they might be these things, like these things. Yeah, that's all I can think of. But these are too close to the road, and they're over there, so I don't fucking know. Maybe it just marks up grass out here. Hey mate, why have I got birds again? I just dealt with birds out at Nick's place. Fucking Nick's place was full of birds. Fuck off. Alright, that was 3 of them. Mind you, I did piss off one of them. I was still in a nest. So, yeah, alright. And my only thing is, I haven't really gone down further. I might just follow this road. Am I facing the right way? Yes. I'm just going to follow this road. See what's down here. I know I'm waiting to, like, you know, get the gyro for, like, better exploration and stuff. Faster exploration. But there's some wasteland marked up down ahead, and I just want to know. We haven't gone down here. There's a big place up there. I wonder what that is. Maybe a hotel. That is the army base, the massive army base. This is wastelands here. Not quite where I wanted to go, but up here is. Go find out. I've been meaning to go for a drive along here for ages. I should also remember to check my fucking points. Check how many, if I've got a 3rd point yet. I need a 3rd one for the intellect stat so I can get the robotics one. Oh god, it's so bright. It's literally like this morning when I walked outside. I went outside to like go up to chemist with Nick and like just before the middle of the day. And I'm like, oh sweet Jesus, I can't see anything. Alright, so here's one of these things. So here's the thing here. Let's find out how far it will let me go. Don't forget, it will delay a minute, like at least a little bit, for the radiation to start. So I want to see how far have we got before radiation starts in here. There. Oof. Alright, where am I? About here. I'll get back out there and we'll find out what the distance is. It doesn't hit you as hard as it was. Beforehand, you could literally walk out here and you had no fucking chance. Alright, back out here. Let me get off my bike because that bird's going to come for me either way. Or is it not? Yeah, no, it's definitely coming for you. Fuck off, bird. Hadrian's doing it. Was there? I remember when the basement place, the place got invaded by vultures hard one day and they came one by one. Every time I think I was done, hear another screech. I'm pretty sure I killed 15, 20 vultures. There was something wrong with that place where there were so many fucking vultures affecting, and they attack you too. That's the thing that gets me, is like out of all of us, the vultures either go for you or they really go for me. That's why I stopped also having like the base in the green area. All right, I didn't get to mark it out, but it was somewhere about here, I think. Here or here. It's not actually that far out. How far are we from the bottom of the map? Very close. All right. I don't mind that they have that to stop you from getting to the edge of the map. You never actually get to see the edge of the map. I have no idea. I've never found out if there's anything beyond that, like resource or building-wise. I don't know if there is. The bear kept spawning in the basement too. It's a crap map. Yeah. I love how you kept getting a fucking bear inside your house. Like, the worst part was, like, you were just like, oh, I can hear something. I'm like, I bet you anything it's like a bear again. And you're just like, Probably. Or, you just weren't like expecting it, or you'd go inside and you're like, oh, I'm safe for the night, and you're so not. And not that I'm saying that part's funny, but like, when you try to like have a break and you're supposed to be able to have a break without getting eaten in your own establishment in an area where shit's not supposed to spawn. That was that map where no matter what we did with the land claims, we still got zombies. That was the only reason why I moved on to building my own bases. Because, like, I cannot stand having the zombies just keep spawning in at will whenever they fucking feel like it. I'm not about that. Especially since, like, almost every time there's always, like, a dog or something that eventually spawns in. I'm just not okay with it. The housemate had a good laugh. That doesn't surprise me. It's one of those things where it's like, if it's gonna happen, it's you. You're the one that's gonna get it. And, like, it's just gonna be constant. Yeah, I don't know. I think that was also the map where I reckon it's tied together with this issue. Because I reckon that was the map where we dialed up the amount of zombies and animal spawns to maximum for the rat server. So no matter what, at all times, the map was just like littered with zombies and animals and stuff. So if you were going to get one thing spawn, you were going to get it at the maximum quantity that you could get in the server. It was bad. Where am I going? I'm going up to Jen. I could keep going through here. Yeah, I remember that. I also remember the first time I like wandered out into like the Greenland areas and there was like boars everywhere. And I'm like, what the hell is this shit? I'm like, you don't see this many boars like ever anywhere. And then I think like whenever you got wolves, you'd get like a pack of like 9 wolves just hanging around instead of 1 just patrolling an area. It was mental. It was good. I would like to have the zombies back up to like really high numbers again. Like whether it's animals or not, I think the animals don't matter too much because we still get enough like food and stuff